Hi moms and dads, Dr. Jurack from Muskego Health and Wellness Center. Like many of you, my kids will be starting school very soon. So there's some key things on my mind to make sure they're not only healthy for this school year, but looking ahead. When they're 18 and when 20s and 30 years old, I want them to be as healthy as possible, just like you. If some of you have your children going to a chiropractor, I want to commend you. That's fantastic. And for those of you who maybe aren't familiar with it, I want to give you some good, natural, healthy tips because your child's body could use them. Number one, looking at your child's structure, very important. Why is that? Well, I don't know if your kid has a phone, but I know mine does, and this is what I see. As you can see, the head angle is pretty severe. If you want to know exact numbers, 45 degrees. But when they're looking at that cell phone, when they're looking at that computer, that's about 50 pounds of pressure on their neck and their head. Add to that sports injuries, add to that this backpack on their back that's causing them to come forward like this. Have you ever weighed your children's backpack? I encourage you to do so. They should not be carrying more than 10% of their body weight in that backpack, and it should be also fitted properly. Sports, if they're in any sports at all, not only will they perform better, but it will prevent injuries as well. Get their spine checked by a qualified practitioner, specifically a chiropractor. The spine has normal curvatures to it. As the child grows, it's important to keep the spinal bones lined up properly so there's no nerve pinching. And what are some signs of nerve pinching? First of all, headaches, jaw problems are very common. One people don't think about is actually emotional. So behavior problems, inability to concentrate, a lot of that can do with misaligned spinal bones in the neck. If they're having any hip problems, foot problems, knee problems, please don't wait, because on a growing body that can actually create many problems later on in life. Now if you're a proactive parent and want to be one step ahead in the game, I recommend getting them checked before school to see if there's any misalignments in their spine before they become symptomatic, before your child has the pain. Chemically, equally important is nutrition. When it comes to going back to school, really look in your cupboard. What are you feeding your child first thing in the morning? Hopefully they're not skipping breakfast. A little preparation can go a long way. Now let's say you're in a hurry. Oftentimes I'll make my child smoothies in the morning, or make my kids smoothies. There are some great products out there that are high in protein for them that is easy to mix and grab so they get some good nutrition. Sugared cereal, not a good thing in the morning. Eggs, much better option. Really, junk in will give you junk out. Is not just on the sports field, but also when it comes to performance in the classroom. We oftentimes will also look at food allergies. If you notice your child misbehaving in school or unable to focus properly in the classroom, certain times of the day there may actually be a food item or food items that they're eating that is causing the problem, and their brain is unable to function like it should. So that's something to look at. So the traumas that can occur to the spine and the physical part of our children, as well as the nutrition that we're feeding them, greatly impacts their emotional well-being in school, out of school. And of course, we are experts in this, and I want to help you as much as I can. Whether it's giving me a quick phone call or email, I'm good with that. We also have a free backpack fitting seminar that will be given the end of August 25th. It's a Tuesday evening at our clinic at 6:30. Any questions, please give us a call, 414-422-1203. So long.